俺の足はアスファルトを離れ鳥になる。自由な鳥、フリーバード。そして俺は風と一つになる。バイジョン。
And hello everybody, welcome back to a new edition here at J-Core Live. It's your host Neodash Zerox talking about J-Core. I still need to make that sample. But anyhow, today we have a great show. But before we're starting the great show, I want to say thank you to Ahawesome for being awesome and also subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much. Also, thank you to D-Frag for resubbing a few days ago. So yeah, I cannot say anything else than thank you very much for following the channel and supporting it. And also a quick shout out to 10-0. He has been subscribing to me also a few days ago, and I don't know if you're watching right now, but I call it. Anyhow, today we're gonna discuss this CD. It's DJ Shimamura remix, and it's from the Dynasty Records DNCD 011. It's a CD, as you can see, it's still sealed. And it's also a CD I never heard of before. There are 7 tracks, 8 tracks in the intro. So yeah, I'm pretty much excited about this CD. So let's see. First, let's do a quick shout out to our VIPs, D-Frag and Frozen Pyramid. To you guys as well, thank you very much for being the Patreon supporters of mine. And also next to Ahawesome, Bolly TV, Des White, Holy 80, Kim Bind, who is sitting behind me, Lurks is a bot, Rotap, Strandi, Superior Jimmy, Diaverso, and Tom CXR. Also, thank you for being a Patreon supporter. Yeah, it's going to be a short one today, I think. Well, what is short? My standing for short is usually 12 o'clock, or short can be 2 o'clock. But we're not gonna do that again, so yeah, Tom CSR, we'll see about that. True. The mix what you hear on the background is done by by Kuro Soundworks, DJ Kuro. I've been using his tracks for a long time, since day one of J-Core Live. Oh, by the way, this is show number 12, so yeah, it's awesome. Follow DJ Kuro at Kuro Soundworks at YouTube, and he also have a Patreon, so you can also support his mixes. Kuro Soundworks at patreon.com. So yeah. Oh, awesome. Bye. Thank you for dropping by. And hi Kim from Awesome. Oh, okay. Oh, she can read. So have a good dinner, and hope to see you soon again. No, it's getting dark, so I think I should put on a light. Damn, it's a bit bright, I think. Yeah, this is better. Let's see. Let's go back to OBS. Yeah, what are we going to do? Are we going to listen to some music now, or should we have a little talk? Well, we don't have any interviews today, as DJ Shimamura is quite difficult to reach, and the language barrier is pretty, pretty high. So it's going to be pretty difficult to have an interview with him. Oh, I do have something to tell. The 1st of August, I finally have my first booking after a long time. So yeah, it's gonna be a live streaming event, of course. It's probably gonna be a live stream at the Warp Zone. But yeah, I'm gonna end the party with some hardcore and harder stuff. I'll probably put some Japanese stuff in there as well. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. 8 tracks, intro, and we're gonna play 2 tracks. First, we're gonna play the intro from DJ Shimamura. It's called the Remix Intro. Okay. that was remix intro by DJ Shimamura. Before we go over to the next track, thank you to Bernard Knorr for liking the channel. I hope you like the show and hope you're gonna stick around. So let's go over to the first real track. It's DJ Shimamura. Oh, damn. Okay, it's in Japanese, so I need to grab my... I call it... what's it called again? Discog, so I can probably find out the pronunciation. And okay, just a second. Where's my Google Drive? Oh, I have some serious internet issues the last few days, so everything is slow and not working properly, and it's horrible. So if there's some kind of sound outage, or it's I don't know, bad sounding, or the quality is bad, already my sincere apology. There's nothing I can do about it right now, but I am going to make a complaint tomorrow, so hopefully it won't be that bad. But it is pretty bad for the last few days, so... Let's see, so the first track is in Japanese, so of course I can read it. So that's me, I have to put it in Google Translate. Huh? Oh ja, kan hoor. Google Translate. And then from Japanese, where's Japanese? Japanese to English. Where's English? Okay, I don't know if it's true or not, but the next track is DJ Shimamura. Oh, I need more. Apparently. Okay, it's DJ Shimamura featuring iRobo, I think, with a text called Meteor Shower. And we're back here at J-Core Live. That was, oh, I forgot again. DJ Shimamura featuring iRobo with Meteor Shower. The hardcore extended edit. At least I hope that is the real title of it. So, it's DJ Shimamura remix. This is CD. Oh god, here. Okay, this just came around to I don't know, to lie down, and a little chunker, of course, there she is. So yeah, as I was trying to say, DJ Shimamura remix, it's a CD from Dynasty Records from the DNCD 011 label, and it's released in April 2016. The producer is of course DJ Shimamura and is mastered by DJ Norican, and that is according to Discogs. Now, yeah, it's the first track is already quite good. But yeah, it's DJ Shimamura, so his music is pretty much good. He's also one of the... was he the first one? Or is he second generation J-Core artist? No, he's from the first generation J-Core artist who started out early. And you can also hear that his sounds has been evolving from... from UK hardcore, happy hardcore to... you can hear that his sounds is like way better. His style is always pretty good, always up-tempo, uplifting, and lots of breaks inside. And yeah, if he's not the best, then he is the best, according to me, the best UK hardcore, happy hardcore artist within the J-Core scene. And also because he's been going away for so long. What do I consider of Defrag? What do I consider first or second generation? The first generation is I think when J-Core became a bit popular, and I think this is somewhere around 2002 until 2006, 2008, in that era. This is what I call the first generation. The second generation is from around 2008, 2010 until 2016, I think. And from 2016, 2018, around this era until now, this is what I call the third generation. As for the third generation, I don't really know that many artists because I haven't been digging up into it recently. So I know more about the first and the second generation artists. Like a Red Ogre or DJ Muske. Those are, and Rough Sketch. Those are more the leaning towards the second generation. No, Red Ogre is definitely second generation. Muske is also pretty much second generation, and Rough Sketch is what I consider of late first generation, early second generation, so they're in between. So yeah, it's and it's also like the kind of sounds. The early J-core, you can hear it's mostly based towards early Western hardcore sounds. The general hardcore sound, so more in the era from 1996 until around 2000-ish hardcore. So this is what I call a bit the first generation. Victor, shall we end the show early? Well, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more tracks to go. So yeah, it's possible that we're gonna end the show a bit earlier than usual, so yeah, we don't know. It's we'll see how it goes. I mean, the other way. Which other way? Let's see, defrag. I think many older DJs evolved a lot too. First generation DJs, as you call them, also have very modern sound now. And yes, I do agree with you on that one. Let's take DJ Shimamura. He's one of the first J-core artists within the UK hardcore sounds. The tracks that he made in the past, it sounds like really early happy hardcore sounds and really early UK hardcore. But if you hear his music now, it's still on the top of the game. Of course, there are many good UK hardcore artists out there, but even till now, for the standards from what we have now, like with the Searle or DJ Nurican, I still consider that DJ Shimamura, that his sound is still better. Also because he's been there around for so long, and he keeps making music, and yeah, I don't know, it's pretty on point. But also, if you hear the sound levels, it's pretty good. The DJ Sharpnel, if you heard his early work, it's very different than if you hear the work on his latest sounds. He has been doing speed rave in the past, and he's doing hard tech now, and you can definitely hear the sound differences. Oh. See how cute this is. But yeah, let's Frozen Pyramid. Are there artists who have not changed the sound significantly since the first generation? No, not that I can think of. The first generation artists that are still active now, they have been evolving, and I don't know any artist from the first generation that doesn't make music anymore or just do music sometimes. This I cannot. Well, maybe there is one. No, even not. Even M Project, he's the first generation, and even his music evolved. So yeah. What I do know is, like with the second generation, I do like Moro. He has good hardcore tracks, and he's been around since around 2010. But I have a feeling that his sound hasn't been evolved that much. It's just slightly. You do hear a difference, but it's not like a huge step. Oh, honey. Oh, did you see that? Oh, Victor has redeemed to give treats to the chonker. So yeah, it's feeding time for the cat. I don't think they can hear the cat from there. Well, Victor, thank you for making my cat fat. And the cat say thank you for making her fat. Um, yeah, but a lot of artists, of course, they evolve. They cannot stand still. Especially if they want to keep relevant, they have to evolve. Yeah, Moro is one of the persons. Oh, by the way, what is Ayumi's story? Yeah, what is Ayumi's story? Do you have a WoW? Okay, where are I gonna start? Then again, I can let you talk. Who wants to hear my wife talk about the cat? About what the story is about her? And that's why, talking about Moro, I think he has changed in some way. He has a new track from some years ago that's like 20 minutes. Of course, I don't say that he didn't change, but the difference is not as large as like the top tier artists. Because from generation 1 to 2, you can hear that they are continuing into the same timeline to the now back then, and also the change from generation 2 to generation 3. You can hear that they evolve drastically because they want to stay on top of the game. Moro, he did change, of course. I admit he does change. I still like his tracks, but okay, because I'm not a producer myself, of course I have a little history of producing myself, but if you want to stay on top of the game, or at least you want to go with a trend, he has to do a little bit more with mastering and a little bit more with also leveling his sound. Because I do have a feel that his old school sounds is like he stayed a little bit behind. I have another example. Like I don't know if you guys ever heard of DJ Kamikaze, but DJ Kamikaze, he's a hardcore artist that specializes in the old school Dutch hardcore sounds. But he also produced music, let's say in the sound from early 1980, 1998, 1996, that kind of music. But you can hear that the sound it's top notch. It's the leveling is quite good. But I think I'm gonna shut up right now, and I'm gonna give the word to my wife and let her talk about Ayumi. So, what? Reading. So. Just they want to talk about the things that you do best, and I keep telling you, baby, you can keep the rest. Just give me the love and happiness. Oh, they want.
Sorry, chocolate. And the story about this cat is a bit crazy. Jody's normally he's allergic to cats, and a good friend of mine, she was planning to move to Mallorca, and she needed some time and some space to clear up her house over there and to make it cat proof. And it took a while, so at first Ayumi stayed over for like 1 week or 2 weeks. 1 week, right? 2 weeks, and just to test if Jody was allergic to her or not. And he wasn't, because Ayumi is a British Shorthair, and that's an anti-allergic cat. So if you're allergic to cats, this kind of breed would be perfect to have a cat. And well, my friend moved to Mallorca, and Ayumi moved into her house, and she was an extremely very happy cat, because back at my friend's place she lived in a kind of small, not really an apartment, but it was a very small space that she was living in. So the moment she got here and she saw the big window, she just sit on the couch, didn't move her ass anyway, and just be in perfect harmony with the window. And like, my friend came over a few times and she was like, "Oh, I never seen my cat so happy. I mean, she's very happy over here." Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to make the house cat proof, and I have to work a lot, so I don't have much time for her. And yeah, 1 year later, we grew so attached to her, and
that wasn't supposed to.
And that was not supposed to happen, because I warned Joe. I said to him, don't get attached to her, because, you know, we're gonna have to give her back again, and that's gonna hurt a lot. So I think within 2 weeks, Joe really, you know, cared so much for her. And we were at a point that we were kind of getting ready ourselves. We're getting ready to kind of let her go, and it was kind of a painful period because, yeah, she's asking for a lot of attention. Like now she's just sitting next to us, and we kind of moved her away. Like, no, go away. We don't want to get attached to you anymore, and we have to let you go. And it was kind of a very painful moment. And I remember that just in March, I guess, we received a letter, and I was so ready to let her go. And in that letter was stated, "Congratulations, Ayimi is yours now." And I remember I was so confused because I was ready to let her go. I was like, what do you mean? You're gonna shove a cat in my ass right now? I don't understand. And it took me like, I don't know. I think it took me like a few weeks to really say like, oh my god, she's our little baby girl now. So yeah, my friend, she told me, she said, I've never seen my cat so extremely happy and so in harmony, and so she said you even give her an outside space, and you even make your balcony Ayimi proof and Ayimi safe. We can go to bed and we can leave the balcony door open, and she can stay outside safe and sound without jumping off or something like that. So yeah, my friend, she told me I can never give that kind of love and give that kind of space and give that time, that amount of time to her. So yeah, I want my cat to be happy, so I give her to you. So adopted her. And now we are a daddy and a mommy of a 4-legged fuzzy little girl. John cat. How old is she? I think she's 5 or 6 years old now. I still call her baby girl. Yeah, we're slaves. Yeah, definitely. I don't know what kind of tea I want. What kind of tea do I want? I have like 20 tastes. I've got 20 tastes. I got like 20 different flavors. No, she only gets dry food most of the time. She only gets like once or twice a week wet food. Yeah, give me soup. Yeah, she's very happy when we have a can of food. She's like blinking her eyes like meow, 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 meow. And she goes crazy about that. And sometimes we give her the cat milk, and that's like a small little bottle, and she gets it for like 3 days. And most of the times I only do it in special occasions like Christmas or her birthday. And the wet food is mostly once a week, but if it's very hot outside and she doesn't drink enough, then I give another wet food, because of the wet food there's enough moisture, I don't know, inside. So are you done with my tea? Because I'm, you should be talking about your show, not cats.
Yeah, story. You can tell the story better.
She's not a recent arrival. I think we have her now for 2 years. I think. just before our marriage. Or because we felt kind of bad to leave her at home alone. Yeah. About 2 years. She's now about 2 years in our home. Or officially ours. I have to say that like that. You don't remember either. Yeah, I came here for the cat. Ayimi! Oh, don't look at me like that. That's the funny thing about her. She has those kind of looks in her eyes and she plays tags with me. If I have to run in the house and then she runs after me and the other way around. Aggressive bird killer and a tree climber. Yeah, I'm afraid if she climbs trees, then her previous owner told me a story that she climbed a tree and sat there as a little princess, stressed out, meowing like, "Oh my god, I cannot get out! I cannot get out! Help me, help me!" So the owner got my friend. She got her out, and then she climbed right back in, like she got on the floor, back into the tree, and she was like, "Are you serious? Are you gonna be the drama queen over here?" And also a story that she was in a tree and she tried to jump to another one, and my friend said to her, "You do kind of realize that's a very big jump. The tree is further than you think." And she jumped and of course she totally missed, so she fell down and she was looking at her owner like, "Why did you move the tree?" So she has a very, very kind of like a cartoon cat. A lot of expressions in her eyes. It's crazy. It's really, I've never seen that before in a cat. And I have like 7 cats in my life, and this one is next level. There she goes. There she goes again. So yeah, that's a crazy cat story. And she talks a lot. Like a lot. Yeah. No, she doesn't. She plays there.
Oh, thirsty. Sip.
Yeah, I am too. But my tea is very hot. If I take a sip now, then it's like gonna get blisters. That's not healthy. Take a sip later, don't worry. I was awake at 5 a.m. and I had 1.5 liter of tea before it was 7 a.m. So
Go next track?
yeah, you should go over to the next track so I can
Do that.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the next track.
Let me do.
Yep.
You're an ass.
I know.
You're an ass. Okay, so the next track is from DJ Shimamura and it's called Enthusiast.
Yes, and then you can press the play button.
The play button. Like there's a lot of buttons over there.
Now Joe can retire to play. And that was DJ Shimamura with Enthusiasts. Is that even right pronunciation? Enthusiast. I think that's better. Enthusiast is, is Dutch. Yeah, to all you viewers out there, if you're on Facebook, come over to twitch.tv/Neodash. You can find the link. Oh, not here. You can find the link up there. And come over to the Twitch channel for a better streaming experience, and yeah, it's just way better. You can also chat with us and hang out with us as well. We are still reviewing and listening to DJ Shimamura remix. We're already on track 3 of 8, and the last track, that Enthusiast, it's pretty banging. It's a CD I never heard, but somehow I wish I did heard this before. As a question from Victor before, he wanted to know about the region of my descent, and that I mentioned that I am Asian. Yes, I am Asian. My descendants is I am half Chinese and a quarter of Indonesian and a quarter Dutch. But we also called here as Indo. So I have I'm 50% Chinese. The perks what I have as being a Chinese is I'm usually more into myself. I like food. I like to eat. I like food. Did I mention I like to go out to eat? Then I have the Indonesian part. I definitely don't have. Oh, well, yeah, I do have the Indonesian chill out mentality as well. I also inherit the Indonesian love for food and spiciness. Yeah, so... Oh, did I mention that I like food as well? And then I have the Dutch part. And the Dutch part is me sometimes being direct. Me really loving Dutch food. And that's pretty much about it. And that is my descendants. It's not really a good combination, as I really like the Japanese culture. And because with my the Japanese, they slaughtered a lot of Chinese people, and also the Japanese, they slaughtered a lot of Indonesian people. And here comes here comes a big thing about it. My grandfather, he actually died in a Japanese war camp, so I have to watch out what I talk about when I'm at my family's house. So they are really not too fun when I say that I really like the Japanese culture, and yeah, and I went to Japan and talk with pride. But yeah, it's the times are different because yeah, the war ended like 1945, and my aunt, she is how old is she again? 85 or 90, I think, somewhere in that range, or 89. So yeah, she saw how her father died. So yeah, and when my father was born, he died when he was 2 years old. So yeah, so it's pretty awkward. And also, if I go to Japan and they ask me where I'm from, then I usually say I'm Dutch, and I don't say that I'm Chinese. Because the moment that I say that I'm Chinese, they usually feel ashamed because of their war history. The Japanese, they slaughtered a lot of Chinese people out in the name of science, and just raping people, and you know, it's a pretty awkward story if we're gonna talk about that one. Yeah, does it answer your question, Victor? And Hentai VR, the Knuffel Indo, I like to hug. Yeah, that's definitely true. That's why the food is great. I agree with you on that one. On the Jutsu, yeah, the food combination sounds definitely great. And why is my wife stalking in the background? Because here's another war history. She's German. So yeah, that's also about. So it's a combination that doesn't suit well. And also, I want to say hi to N Hentai VR, Harley Diver, and Nandajutsu coming into the channel again. So yeah, really awesome for you guys to be here, and yeah, I love you guys for being here as well. So yeah, you know, it's like with Defrag, who cares about history? Because he's German and it doesn't make him Hitler. I agree. But the problem is, it's still there. As long as our ancestors, no, not ancestors, our grandfathers and grandmothers are still alive, and probably our parents, no, maybe not our parents, maybe some of us, that has to do something with the war, it will always stay there. It's because once you were in the war, it doesn't go out anymore. Oh, why is the sound going off? Oh. So yeah, you know, for some people it's difficult. So I know for my auntie, it's really difficult because yeah. And also with my grandfather, they never. She never knew, or at least the family never knew what happened to my grandfather. The only remark what they got is a letter that my grandfather was killed, yeah, or he died. There were no reasons given and no location where the body was, and yeah, you know, it's really hard. My father comes from a family of 7 children. My auntie was the only one the last one living, and last year was last year or 2 years ago, we finally found out where my grandfather died. We also know where my grandfather's grave is, war grave, and yeah, it is a pretty hard story, but she finally found some closure. And also for my family end, it's interesting because we found a scanned document about my grandfather, about how he died, and where he is buried or cremated, and I don't know where it pretty much is, but the core of the story is he died of food poisoning, I think, or bad hygiene. Is in a combination of those two. When he fought in Indonesia, they captured him and they deported him to Thailand, where he died. They captured him in 1940, I think, or 1941, and he died in 1942. So my auntie went there on her 85th birthday or 86th birthday, and she finally found the memorial where my grandfather's name is on there as well. So yeah, she found some closure, and for us is at least for me, is really interesting to find the death certificate. It's an official Japanese report, so yeah. It is quite a big thing, and yeah, you know, because I am from a younger generation, I really love Japan. I really love how they work and how they think. Okay, maybe not the working hours and how they actually work, because that is not healthy. But yeah, you know, it's difficult for my for my auntie, and I understand. But yeah, like I said, I'm from another generation, and Japan, what I know now, is not the Japan as it used to be. And yeah, it's like with Germany. Yeah, Germany had started the Second World. I wouldn't say it started the Second World War, but it was part of the Second World War, and yeah, it was like calling all Germans Nazis. And even a lot of Germans, they weren't even Nazis because they only need to serve the country because they must. Does it make them Nazis? I don't think so. It's if we are sent out to war and I need to go there as well, that doesn't make me part of the country, or am I one that needs to defend the country? Yeah, and in war times, it's you're either going along with the war, or you're gonna be sent to jail. So what choice do you have? If I was a German or a Japanese soldier, I would do the same. Okay, maybe it isn't the best subject, but yeah, there's nothing that you can really do about it. Frozen Pyramid. The story about my grandfather, it sounds complicated, but that's the thing, because everything was in Japanese. It was it was very difficult to find out what the actual cause was. But with Google Translate, and you can find some links to it, and then and I found out what the link was, and although it looked complicated, it was really interesting. Let's see. Defrag, have you watched the full Pond the Beach livestream this weekend? I pretty much went on from 3 o'clock until I think 8:15, and after 8:15 I set up my own stream, and I did my thing. So I saw most of it, and it was a great event. I really loved all the sets. Thirsty now. Let's have a look. So, what are we going to do? Are we going to do another track, next one, or are we going to talk a bit more? Defrag. It was super fun. He had a friend over and were drinking beer and enjoyed the music together. Yeah, why not? Just do it. It's cool. So, I had fun with Pond the Beach, indeed. It's a great event, and will you have guests? Victor, what do you mean with will you have guests, or are you talking about Defrag? Let's listen to some music again. The next track is DJ Shimamura with Desire, Monster Party Mix. And that was DJ Shimamura with Desire Monster Party Mix. Holy hell, the track was great. Damn! Enthusiast and Desire are definitely the tracks that I'm going to use with my next mix. Also, hi to Melanpon. Yeah, for you I'm starting at a bad time, but for me 8 o'clock it's pretty much evening. And according to my J-Core Live history, I used to tend to stream for 4 hours at least. So if I start a bit later, then we're gonna end later, or I'm gonna talk a little bit less. So yeah, Swoopa, the lit was of the track is lit so far. Well, the whole track is lit. Damn. Okay, I have the CD in my closet since M3 2016. I never listened to it, I never opened it, and I feel sorry I never did it, because holy hell, those are good tracks in there. What, do I have stalkers? Oh, apparently we have a lot of stalkers. Oh, maybe your mother's watching us on Facebook, because that is possible. Okay, let's do a quick shout out to our VIPs Defrag and Frozen Pyramid. And then we also do a shout out to Deswide, Harley Diver, Holy AD, Hypa, Jesco, Kimbine, Melanpon, Moloch. Oh, Moloch, hey, awesome, you're here as well. Need Him, Enhentai VR, Nondajutsu, Rotap, Strandi, Sunamano, Super Eurogeme, Sweet... What? Sweet Holly or Sweet Hall? Sweet Holly, Swoopa, The Universal, Tom CXR, and Victor Raz. And of course, to everybody out there, thank you for being a Patreon supporter, and also thank you for being a subscriber and supporting the channels. Yeah, it's so awesome. And also an air horn to Melanpon. Okay, and the mixes that you still hear in the background is done by our J-Core mix god, DJ Kuro. We're now at J-Core mix number 8. So yeah, we still have a few more to go. And if you want to follow him, go check him out on YouTube at Kuro Soundworks. And also you have a Patreon, so if you want to support him even more, go over to patreon.com/Kuro Soundworks and help the brother out. And the next one goes to Victor Rez, and need to repeat, and this goes out. Oh my god! Okay, I wasn't supposed to press that oh my god button, but then again I forgot I had that oh my god button. Oh, this is bad. I forgot about this one. Oh my god! I really need some new samples for this. Yeah, Swoopa. If you redeem, what was it, like 2,000 points, then you get the air horn like a MF. And Swoopa, thank you for making me drink my water as I am dehydrated. And thank you for Melanpon for making me drink as well. Okay. And while I am going to grab some drink, here's some DJ Kuro on the background. And especially for all you guys, air horn. Well, Victor, you cannot spend your points to cancel drink requests. You know, I can only take baby sips, eh? And hentai, 2 baby sips for you. And that's 2. So, gonna mark this one as complete. So, how are you guys holding up out there? We're still in the middle of the whole COVID-19 situation. And I see in my country here in the Netherlands that people are, not giving a shit anymore. You know, I feel the same way around now as well. We don't hear that many cases of COVID-19 stuff anymore. We are still living in a 1.5 meter society, and it's all shitty. And yeah, it's oh, why are you two? Skål. That's Scandinavian for proost of cheers. Super. See, this is why I don't go out much and only go to quick shopping. Else working from home is nice. Well, I don't know if it's with you, but like if I try to go shopping, I am trying to do the 1.5 meter rule, but then some other kind of old fucktard just cut in between, and yeah, there goes my 1.5 meter while we are there trying to prevent them to getting sick. They're asking to be sick. Oh, Defrag, you had a small outbreak in your city. Damn. Luckily it's under control. Swoopa and hentai VR and hentai VR, making me drink again. Do you guys really want that I go to the toilet that quick? Swoopa, this is why I pretend to almost sneeze if people get too close to me. Works. That cough. Oh, I wouldn't go that far yet, but sometimes I do wish to do it. I never did it, but I do get irritated by a lot of people that doesn't comply by the rules. So, especially when I walk on my way home, I need to walk through a mall. And on the mall there's like a hallway that is maybe 4 meters wide, and they have like a clear line where you need to walk. Nobody gives a shit. And then the people in front of me, they walk and they just stand there and just stand there in the middle and just talk with people. And they think, what the hell? And maybe I should do yeah, that's maybe a good idea. And again, I don't want to cause panic. Let's see, Tom CSR, people around him are becoming very careless, and it has backfired in the city. Yeah, if people are backfiring, yeah, that. Social distancing lessons with Swoopa. He did actually had a good point over there. Tom CSR had a few outbreaks in the past 2 or 3 weeks. Tom, you're from the UK, right? Swoopa, he had people get close and within 30 centimeters of distance. Hence why he did that. Okay, I understand why. 2020 has proven people really suck at following rules. It's not only 2020, it's I think as long as people are living. So I think that's the last 30 or 40,000 years. Swoopa, our city did a dividing of both some supermarkets and shopping streets, so that you have on the right side you have to walk one way and the same for the left way. But do people follow the rules? That's the other question. Frozen Pyramid. Also, people apparently don't want to wear their mask either. Same in this story. Oh, Tom C. Star in Germany. Okay, so Germany is about the same as the Dutch. Nobody gives a care. Non-Jews are not too bad there. Smaller town in the Netherlands, so people are following. Okay, there is a difference between smaller town folks and city folks. I don't know much about smaller town people, but I know where I've walked here in Rotterdam or in The Hague or here in Delft or in Rijswijk is where my mother lives. It's like 10 minutes from here. Nobody gives a damn. Tano-c has a few cases at work, so they had to close the school, a kindergarten, and also old folks home had an outbreak as well. Damn, that goes really far, man. On the jutsu, surprised how everyone is in the gym following rules as they are cleaning after themselves and keeping 1.5 meter distance. Oh, talking about the 1.5 meter distance. Now you talk about the gym. Yesterday, I finally went dancing again with my wife. For the people that doesn't know, I am doing ballroom dancing. So it's the classical dance, like with the Viennese waltz, the English waltz, slow foxtrot, quick step, whatever, rumba, cha-cha, those kind of dances. And okay, I have a shoulder injury, so that is already one factor. But as the gyms are allowed to open again, so are dance schools. And I can tell you, the dance school that we're both going to, it's a pretty big dance school. I will vlog about it one time with my... of course, I gotta show it again. So I have to... Well, one time I'm gonna make a vlog of it, and it's charged finally. So, yeah, it's a cool camera. So, I gotta show that one. But it's a big dance hall, but it's okay. There are different I call it dancing levels, couples. Different couples with different kind of levels. So you have like starter level dancers, you have medium level dancers, and you have like competition level dancers like me and my wife. There are also people that are just trying stuff. So the 1.5 meter, it's pretty impossible because we are a bit faster than a lot of people, so we try to go around people. But if people try to make a move, then we have to evade. But we also have to evade the people that are dancing on this line. So it's pretty difficult to get a 1.5 meter distance over there. Let's see. Hakken, of a defrag. Is a hakken a Dutch folk dance? Well, my wife and me, we will say yes because it's invented by the Dutch. It's a Dutch dance. I wouldn't say it's a folk dance, but it started over here. It's a culture, so I would say it's a new kind of folk dance. Only it's not it's not like one-line dancing. Everybody has a routine. No, it's just one fall and go. And how we call in the Dutch is gaan met de banaan. This means go with the banana, but it's just an expression. Melonpon, the classical dancing like Melbourne Shuffle. No, not that kind of dancing. The real ballroom dancing like the Strauss, the Viennese waltz, the Strauss. That one. That's also Strauss, by the way. So yeah, non-jutsu. So you went with the camera in the end. Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that yet. Yeah, it had costed me like one of 900 euros, but yeah, it got me like a Bluetooth. How you call it? A Bluetooth selfie stick, which is also a tripod. So that is cool. And a camera. So I need to figure out how it works. I also bought a 128 gigs of flash card in there. So yeah, it's I'm gonna do some cool stuff with it. I don't know when I'm gonna start with the food blogging, but it's probably pretty soon. The 1st of August I have my booking somewhere in the Netherlands. It's still a secret location, but it's gonna be live streamed. But also on the background I want to interview some artists, talk about the party, reviewing the party, and showing a little bit of my gig over there. So that's gonna be somewhere on the new channel what I want to make. I just don't have a name for it yet. I can either do it on the Neodash Zerox YouTube, or I can make YouTube with Live with Neodash or something like that. Non-jutsu, is this a dance class or boxing class? Sometimes it looks like both of them. And especially if we are trying to evade people as much as possible. But the beginner classes and the people that are trying their moves, they tend to only think of themselves and they just dance wherever. And then the moment that we try to go around them, they will come in our line. So, and sometimes we clash against them, or at least they clash against us because they don't see us coming. So yeah, we try to dodge as much as possible. Frozen Pyramid, he loves the Netherlands. You know, if you are a lover of dance music in general, the Netherlands is the best place to be with parties, music styles, because most of the music styles is started over here. At least the popular music styles. Defrag have sent a Facebook video. Let's see what it is. Dance Together is an art form. Oh yeah, okay. Let's watch this together. This is gonna be fun. So let's see, where is it? Display capture. So this is gonna be fun. Just turn this out. Oh, like I said before, I have some problems with my internet today. So it's not only today, it's also yesterday and the day before, and it's shit. So yeah, this is what we call hakken. But this is one of the many different kind of forms of hakken. Because like I said before, everybody has their own routine. The one is more jumping style, and the other is like what you just saw before. So wait, let's see, where is it? Display capture is this one. Victor, no squatting and headbanging wear Adidas. No, that's a whole different kind of scene. Which I also love, by the way. Defrag is not into dancing, but his parents really like Scottish dancing, which is impossible right now because it's very interactive. What is Scottish dancing? It's not the river dance. No, that's Irish. Well, I would say post some questions, some remarks into the chat, and we're gonna go over to the next track. Because my throat is getting a bit sore right now, and I need to drink, and I need to go to the toilet, because you guys make me drink so fucking much. So then... Oh, you guys make me drink so much. That better? So we're gonna go to the next track. Is DJ Shimamura with Big Boobs Insanity, the hardcore mix. And that was DJ Shimamura with Big Boobs Insanity, the hardcore mix. Oh, that's actually also a good track. Yeah, I agree with Defrag and Nonojutsu. The track has a good name. When I searched my files, I was looking for DJ Shimamura and then remix. I couldn't find my folder, but when I typed in Big Boobs Insanity, I found it in one instant. So, so that's a track that is going into the mix for sure. Oh, by the way, I didn't ask you guys this yet, but for the people that saw the weekly video, for this edition I just did a little bit differently. Normally I have like I make a real life video and talking beforehand, make the mix, and then talk a little bit afterhand. But for this one, I tried something differently. Like I have music on the background, and then also with some kind of visuals on top, without any talking. What do you think about that one? Do you like it or not? Or do you prefer this way? Do you prefer the other way? I already got some feedback from some people, but I wanted to know how you guys think about it. Okay, Defrag, Shimamura also made a track called Peach, Out of Your Panties in the Air. Well, that would be cool. Let's see. Bali TV. Hey, Bali! Thank you for being here as well. Didn't know you're here. And you're sweating so much right now in the gym. Oh, you're gymming and listening to the show. Oh, that's true dedication. And I'm here not even going to the gym yet. And I haven't been to the gym for, I don't know, 3-4 years. I don't have the motivation for it. Yeah, I am lazy, I know. Oh yeah, and also for you guys out there, I am still looking for new emotes, and yeah, I'm a bit fresh of out ideas, and I don't know if you guys can help out if you want to make some emotes that we can use in the chat, or we can use it on Discord. Help a brother out. And non-jutsu, listen to your own stream to motivate yourself. Well, that's one thing. You know, once I'm in the gym, I put on my mix, and I'll go. So there's no problem. But my biggest problem is going over there. Because I don't know. I don't have the motivation for it. I know we have a free gym downstairs in your basement. I know that. And you have a lot of equipment. I know. But the problem is I don't have my motivation to get over there. And hentai VR, don't be the one of those to take the car to the gym. I'm taking the car to work, and it's only.
It's so bad. Like, this mofo here was like annoying. That last year it was like a very hot summer. Was that last year?
No,
that year before.
Was last year and the year before and the year before that.
Like 3 years in a row. He's like working. Like he has to walk to the car.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
At least.
Get into the car, and the car is like broken because the window doesn't open.
There's only my left window doesn't open. Yeah, he does open, but he doesn't close good.
Doesn't close back. So in 30 degrees, he takes the car for like a 15-minute drive, which could have been done on a bicycle in 10 minutes, while I go walking 2.5 hours to my job.
You make me look bad.
You are bad. You are lazy. You are a lazy mofo. And the worst part of it was like, not that he took the car, but the complaining, like, oh, my damn car is broken, the window, and I hate it. And it's so hot in there, and I hate this weather. And then when I say, take the bicycle, I don't like bicycles, and I don't like it. Go walking. It's just like probably a half-hour walking.
Yeah, but then I have to wake up earlier.
It could have saved so much more. What's it called?
Money.
Gasoline.
Which equals money.
Equals money.
Oh, so if we save more money, I can buy more gear.
Yeah, you can buy more gear. So people, if he needs to buy more gear, make sure that he goes walking, work, because he doesn't have a bicycle, so walking.
I inherit. I got like.
Maybe I give you another one. If you walk to work and you can save up that money, you know that means you can buy new CDs.
No, because it all goes into groceries again.
No. CDs.
No, groceries are going out to eat. So we can go to Yokohama Ramen Saito again.
I was just trying to help these people out to have you buying more CDs. Okay?
Buy a bike, $50 in Amsterdam. Yeah, but then I need to go to Amsterdam first. That's pretty far from here, actually. It's a 40-minute drive. 45.
Why walking?
I'm not gonna walk to Amsterdam. Ik wil daar niet dood in gevonden worden. Make a walk to work reward. Poesje leerde lotje lopen langs een lange lindenlaan. Oké. Where was it again? Where did Harley say that? Oh yeah. Make a walk. Make a walk to work reward. Jesus. Okay, everybody, that was the end of Jayco Live because one is having a mental breakdown and one doesn't know how to talk anymore because he probably has some brain damage. So this is the last show that you ever seen. So see you whenever again. So bye. Jesus. Oh. My God. This is so bad. I need to go up again. Let's see. Listen to your own stream to motivate yourself. Why would... Yeah. Are you still alive there? There. Are you still alive back there? My articulation is pretty bad right now, so I think the whole show I will talk like this, and probably with a slight Dutch accent. Here's some DJ Shimamura. Okay, how can you get abs? Well, like this you can get some abs. Holy hell, how would it Oh shit.
Oh. Hey, how did it work out?
Yeah, I did a workout and I am dehydrated now because of the tears, so I need to take a sip again. Jeez. I cannot even have a decent show over here. Everything has to... I'm thirsty, take a sip. Skål! Ah, jeez. Okay, now let's go back out there. Workout so you can go to Shabu Shabu. That is possible, but then again, if I go to Shabu Shabu, I usually eat the more healthy stuff. I don't really eat that much sushi. So I don't need to work out for it. I don't know. Walk to work rewards. Okay, that's better. I can do that as a reward. Yeah, but what kind of reward? I cannot do anything with it. Melonpon, save money for down payment for a house. That's probably going to be difficult because then I will spend money to go out to eat. So I can make a video and a vlog about going out to eat. Oh yeah, that's a good reason to save money indeed. So I can go out to eat more often. So I can make video for you guys. So you can see how I am enjoying the tasty food and the tasty beverage. Or maybe not, depending which restaurant it is. Defrag, bicycles are really booming right now. So many people are buying bikes right now. Yeah, you know, the problem is with bikes, I really hate bicycling. Is it bicycling? Cycling. I really hate it. I already had it since childhood, since when I was young. I don't know why, but I rather walk than take a bicycle. But then again, I don't like to bike because I rather walk. But then again, I don't like to walk that long of a distance. So I rather be lazy and just take my car. Yeah, you know, as I said a few editions ago, I have taken like 300 lessons just to learn to drive a car. So now I am going to learn and drive that goddamn car. That goddamn car. But what I really do want to have is like electric scooter. That's how they call it. Here in the Netherlands we call it a step. It's a folding scooter, but it's still not allowed here in the Netherlands. So I'm still waiting until that's allowed. Let's see, J-Core wife. What? J-Cow wife? On the Justin's calling you a J-Cow. Oh. It depends how you see it, because I see J-Cow. Are you calling the cat a cow? Oh. Instead of Mimi, she's Mumu. Oh my god. This is definitely not a professional show anymore. Hardy Diver's been a good run. Yep. Tom CSR unfollowed, dislike, reported. Good. Victor professionalism. Good. Jeez. English is hard. Yeah, sometimes English is hard indeed. And then Bolly sends a clip with how to speak. No, learning how to speak. Are we gonna watch this one? It's a long video. Oh, of course he's not loading properly because, yeah, shitty internet. Make or walk to... Oh, it's a recording of the show, so I'm gonna check this out later. Thank you for making the clip. Man upon end of J-Core live or end of J-Core wife? Jesus. This is the highlight of the century. Oh my god, combined broken. Swappa, this section brought to you by learning how to speak a language. We did it, team. We broke him. Yep, you did. High fives all around. So I give you guys a high five. And especially to you guys here, some air horn. Save money so you can buy gyoza. Oh, by the way, talking about gyoza, I still have a ticket for free gyoza. Oh, let's talk about tickets. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Starbucks cards for 1 free drink. Oh no, 4 and... Oh, and I'm still busy with the 5th one. And she has like gotten 3 of them for me, 3 full ones. I have 1 free bowl of ramen by Takumi Dusseldorf in Rotterdam. I also have 1 voucher for free gyoza. And I already have it like 2 years in my pocket. I am of my new ramen joint is in Schiedam. I have 2 tickets for a free bowl of ramen, and I'm 4 stamps short for another one. So I'm a ticket hoarder for just in case if I don't have money and I want to go out to eat. So yeah, that's my tickets. Defrag, he hates cycling, and he'd rather walk for an hour instead of cycling for 20 minutes. I feel the same. But I don't like to walk. Let's see. Defrag, I still like how the Netherlands support cycling. Yeah, you know, cycling, it's the #1 transportation here in the Netherlands. And on average Dutch household lifespan, one person will have between 5 and 6 bicycles in their life. And a lot of households have like 4 or 5 in the shed. Nonojutsu, there was a dig at the pronunciation. Tom said, sorry, everything you say can and will be used against you. That's what I saw with the clip what Bolly just did. Quality content is what you call of it. Yeah, it depends how you define quality content. Kim is literally half Nonojutsu's weight. He's not gonna call her a cow. Oh, we're right here. Show is really fun today. Hey, cat. You know, every time if she jumps on a desk, I'm scared that she will knock off my drink over there with my 250 euro gear, the stream deck. So, and if I move over to there, where I think it's safe, then she will take the fuzzy paws and she just walk over here and just walk in between and jump on it. So it's nowhere safe. And I have no other place to place my drinks. And the worst thing is, she just came onto the desk and now she just decided to go over to the usual place. So, crazy cat. But I love you, Angie. And hentai, did you see a hue switch? You are seeing a hue switch. You have, I have one over here. I have one over here. And this one, he uses 3 lights. One there on the top. One there in the back. There are 3 lights, right? Or are there only 2 lights? No, there are only 2 lights. This one supports only these 2. Oh, let's, if we're busy anyway, let's take a little tour. Okay. Hue switch number 2. Then there's like 2 lights over there. Oh wait, let me turn off this one. And of course we can change the brightness and the colors. So this is number 2. Then we have hue switch number 3. It's... Oh, let me turn on the light. Okay, then we have hue switch number 3. It supports this light over there, this one on top, and there in the back I also have one. So this is switch number 3. There in the back, in the sleeping rooms, we have 2 switches. One is for my bed lights, bedroom lights, and one is for my wife's bedroom light. And we also have one in the bathroom, so we can change colors over there. So and that is so nice, especially if you want to have meditation. So yeah, I really love Philips Hue. Oh yeah, and also in the bathroom we have 2 lights. We have like the normal Philips Hue on top, and I also have a Philips Hue Go, and that just gives like another touch to the bathroom. Let's see now. Non jutsu. And hentai VR. The whole house is filled with them. I want to fill the whole house with Philips Hue lights, but for the kitchen it's not necessary. For the pantry is not necessary. For the toilet is not necessary. For the hallway is not necessary, and also for the sleeping room, the top lights, it's not necessary. So I don't need these lights yet. Yeah, these lights what I have here on top, this is just for the atmosphere and just to make it pretty. And like I have this setting over here, it's called Neon Sunset, I think, of Neon Sunrise. Oh yeah, in the bathroom we also have a scene called Kim. Oh no, it's here. We have a scene called Kim Doesn't Give a Shit. Let's see. Let's go up. The whole house is filled with them. The Neo Tour. And hentai VR. Even the garage and front door light is a hue. Yeah, you know, it's kind of handy though. Combine don't mind a mess. Yeah, it's pretty much a mess. Frozen pyramids look like he's sitting in the space station. Well, I haven't thought about that one, but now I think of it, I am sitting on a space station. I have like my whole control center over here. I can change my lights and talk about lights. Let's turn this on. But yeah, I love this setting. Oh, also, I realized that on this control deck, I also can make a hue setting over here, and with this I can control all the lights. This is like the light this is my desk light. This is the light from Kim over there in the back, and this is the sitting room. And these are the power buttons. Yeah, okay, you cannot see it not really well, but this is the power buttons, and these here around, those are the profiles. So yeah, I didn't know that I had that function, and I'm happy I have this function. So yeah, it's pretty much of a control center over here. Let's see. Non-jutsu, awesome dudes. I've only done the living room so far. Yeah, I haven't bought these lamps like in one time. I bought them in like once per year. Also for non-jutsu, it is expensive. I agree, but I can suggest that you buy it at the 21% BTW dagen from the Mediamarkt. I did the last 3 years. I bought those lights around that time as well because it makes it a lot cheaper. And also a tip: if you want to buy Hue lights, buy the starter kits. Because with starter kits, you need to buy you're buying a hub including as well, but you get free lights, and that's still cheaper than if you buy separate lights. So just a tip. And Hentai VR, he went to school with the granddaughter of the old man of Philips. Oh, that's cool, man. Combine warm bath, scented oils, 2 different lights, trippy psychedelic music, and happy Kimi. True. And Hentai VR, the toilet runs on itself thanks to Huey. I had that before as well because I had one bulb that I didn't use, so I put it in the toilet. But then I figured out from why should I put it in toilet if I can put it here. Oh, we didn't even have a standing lamp back then, so I took the lamp from the toilet and I put this in the standing lamp. On the jutsu, is this how you get hooked up with the tons of Huey swag? Well, about the story about the Huey lamps, I first bought like the big orb, and I thought, we just live in this house, and I want to have some color in the house. We are not allowed to decorate the wallpaper because, we need to keep it white. So I bought one orb, not knowing that I needed like a bridge for it. So a few days after, not a few days after, on the moment it only emitted orange light. So I wanted to bring it back because I couldn't change the colors, and I thought that is a lamp for only one color, and it was 70 euros. So then I decided to look up on some information, and I came across a Huey light system, including with the bridge. So then I bought a starter pack and just did some testings, and I already fell in love with it. It started with 4 lamps, and I ended up with 11 right now. There will probably also come like a 12th one there back at the TV. Even though I don't use it that much, when I'm doing some live streaming, I am missing some lights over there. So maybe in the near future I will buy one of those. Also in the near future, I do have light strips underneath the desk, but it's like where's the remote? It's like a cheap Chinese lamp, and I don't use that lamp that often, so maybe I'm gonna invest in that one time in the near future. Let's see, Defrag has 2 DMAX controlled RGB WAUV wash lights hanging in the room for pretty much no reason. I always wanted to build a controller for them, but put on microcontroller programming skills, but it's not as good yet. Well, I can guess the programming is difficult, but where there's a will, there's a way, and you can probably figure it out then, especially no, you were the one that did computer engineering, right? No, were you the one that did computer engineering, or was it Frozen? I thought it was Frozen, by the way. Anti-VR got a P. Oh, thank you very much. On the jutsu, that makes sense, thanks. We do have a starter kit, that's why the living room is done. Never gonna wait for beta days back then. Yeah, A starter kit, it costs what was it, like €150, and with the BTW dagen, it's really cheaper. So go for that one. And Frozen Pyramid sounds like a great system. Yeah, I love it. For those lights, I think you don't even need to have a bridge, but you can just use it on your telephone. But it only supports like 3 lights, I think. But if you have a bridge, then it supports up to 50, if I remember correctly. Now let me take a sip of my delicious tea. And yeah, and if we finally get to move out of this house and go into another house, our buying house finally, then I do have an idea what I want to do with my desk, and there will probably be more Huey lights on it. It probably won't be as spacious anymore as what we have now, but then again, the kitchen is like I'm sitting now halfway of the whole house. The kitchen is on that way with the pantry, and the balcony is on that way. And I am sitting here halfway. It's about around 9 meters. And Hentai VR redeemed. So you're thirsty? Take a sip. Thank you very much. Take a sip again. Okay, Nonjutsu is so fed up of my talking, so let's go over to the next track. We still have 3 more tracks to go, so the next one is going to be DJ Shimamura with Winter Boy. And that was Winter Boy by DJ Shimamura. Yeah, okay, I didn't realize there were like video compressions when I have my backgrounds. But are those compressions really that bad, or? Because I don't see it. Okay, maybe because I'm just using a 1920 by 1080, and that's why I probably don't see it. So, what do you suggest? Try putting up a flashing background for something that isn't moving. Do I even have that? That was close. Good job with unmuting. Yeah, I saw something red on the side of my eye, so. How's your bitrate? Oh, okay, hyper. Are you talking about me or the... or about the others? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, talking about the bitrate. Oh, I cannot check it now anymore. At least I think oh, then I have to end the stream, I think. Oh, settings. Output. I have my bitrate, I think, on 5000. Yeah, I'm still such pretty much a noob with this one. Video base resolution is 1920 by 1080. Output resolution is 1280 by 720. Let's see, my downscale filters by cubic. Frames per second type is common frames per second value with 30 FPS. So what do you guys suggest? Because N-Hentai VR said 5000 should be fine, and defrag is 5000 is not really good. You know, I want to give you guys the best stream output what I can give you. And yeah, I do like flashy videos, and it took me like 6 to 7 hours to make that 5-second transition. And if you put like some kind of still video in there, that, I don't know, defeats purpose. And Hentai VR, I have GTX 970, so I don't really have the best thing out there. Okay, NVenc at 6 Mbps is... Okay, how can I find the NVenc? Because as I see in my streaming settings, I have one audio track, my encoder software, the X264. The N4 streaming service encoder settings is being checked. The rescale output is unchecked. Rate control is CBR. My bitrate is 5000. So wait, let's see if I can show you my display capture. Okay, this is probably going to be horrible. Okay, so this is what I see. My streaming output, no. Output, this is my output. So then I should... No, I cannot change it. So in the encoder there should be NVenc. Under outputs. Okay, let me write this down. Let's see, wait, so Fang 262 Fang. Then your GPU will do the encoding, more headroom for GPU. Okay. The CBR and bitrate is okay, or should I put it higher? And as I see it now, my... Oh, of course you guys don't see it now because you see my screen. As I can see, my percentage is around 20 to 24 on average. So that is what my computer is using right now. Can raise the bitrate to thick 6,000. I wouldn't say thick thousand. Yeah, let me write it down. Thick sound. Thick thousand. 6,000. Bitrate. 6,000. Well, my internet should be able to handle it because I have a 500 Mbit glass fiber of optic fiber. I have that connection. Only my provider, which is T-Mobile, it's pretty horrible the last few days. So I don't know if there's something wrong with the modem or it's T-Mobile itself. 20,000? You sure? And also the output to 720, that's... Okay, then I will try to do the bitrate at 20,000. Oh, you know, I can actually also stop the stream right now. Change the settings for a second and then we'll see what happens. 4K Neodash next week. Oh, I know for sure that my computer won't handle 4K. 6,000 is fine. Okay, should I otherwise do 10,000 or doesn't that matter? It doesn't even matter. So, shall I try to put the settings now then? Then stop the stream and I will be back in 1 minute. Oh, it's not important for now. I'll talk about hardcore music. Okay, that's true. Let's talk about DJ Shimamura remix. Because, yeah, that is what we're still talking about. It's a cool CD for now, what I heard. It's 8 tracks, and one is the intro. CD from 2016, and I wish I heard this CD earlier in my life. It's a good CD. I am not aware that this CD was that good. So, yeah, it's a pity. Should we go over to the next track, which is probably hardcore? Yeah, let's go over to the next track. So we still have 2 more tracks to go. So this one is Japanese as well. So here comes the DJ Shimamura remix. Let's go over to Discogs. Let's go over to Discogs. No, it's not Discog. Jeez. God. No, not my cock. Cheese.
No, what cheese?
No, not cheese. Jeez. Non-jutsu, Oost-Indisch doof. Yeah, she's definitely Oost-Indisch doof. Defrag, which I would have listened to this CD earlier, Neodash Zerox every week. Oh, by the way, talk about Defrag. He was the one that suggested to play this CD. So yeah, Defrag, thank you very much for pointing out this gem of a CD, because I am calling it, this CD is worthwhile and it is a real gem in the collection what I have here. So thank you very much. Oh. What is this? In katakana, let's go over to... Oh, I also deleted that. Google Translate. Google Translate. So the artist is... Oh. Okay, it's DJ Shimamura featuring iRobo. And the title is... Where are you? Let's see, where is the title is... Oh, Happy. Okay. Oh, Gem of a CD of Gem of a CD. Well... You have Gem of a CD of a Gem of a CD, but I will have also a Gem on DVD. Oh, got you one over there. So, okay, I finally found out what the title is. The title is DJ Shimamura featuring iRobo, and the title is Happy X Happy X Happy. So yeah, this Happy X Happy X Happy. And that was DJ Shimamura featuring iRobo with Happy, Happy, Happy. Well, yeah, as I just said in the chat, the speakers what my wife has is Logitech speakers, and what, you have it like 10 years, I think. Your speakers, you have it around 10 years, right? Between 8 and 10 years, and those speakers are still banging. Even said, the speakers what I am using now, this one, these Logitech speakers, I have bought them like how old am I? I already have this for 18 years, and it's still one of the best Logitech speakers out there. So yeah, and I've been rocking those Logitechs already for 17, 18 years. I do have like Pioneer studio monitors over there, but I don't use them that much. Sorry? Yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, Melonpon also have a 10-year Logitech speakers, and they are banging too. Yeah, you know, if speakers work, why change them? Yeah, you know, I also thought about getting KRKs, but in my line, I cannot use it that well. Also, I need to consider my neighbors. So yeah, you know, spending around 700 euros on a pair of speakers that you can never fully use. That's a bit waste of money, I think. What? I don't need. Let's see. And hentai VR, no, not those. And why not? Because, yeah, yellow's disgusting color. Yellow is my color. Look at my logo. Oh wait. Yeah, look at my logo down there. That is my color. So. So you're talking to the wrong person. My colors are black and yellow. So yeah, it's, I really like those KRKs, and I might be colorblind. I see red. You know that is possible because some people cannot see the color yellow. So, my wife made me something to snack. It's coconut whipped cream. Oh, just coconut milk with strawberries. And yeah, this bowl is yellow. Yeah. Now, black and yellow has always been my color. Black yellow is like my main colors, and red is usually in between as color that stays out. So that's what I did. I really like the KRKs because the sound quality from them for dance music is much better than those Mackies, because those Mackies are more suited for instrumental. Yeah, for instrumental music like guitars, drums. So yeah, like I said, it depends what your choice of music is, but those KRKs, they are one of the better ones that people can afford. So yeah, if it's only a color thing, yeah, you know, it's just a difference of taste. What I like, you don't like, and what you like, I don't like. Yeah, it's possible. I don't know. It's a personal preference. And also you can buy one from Bose, but those are only good for listening purposes, but not for if you are really into music productions. York Fields are also a good one. I would try to refrain from Allen and Heath, although their mixers are pretty good. Echo 11, Black and Yellow sounds like a Wiz Khalifa track. Well, there's one with Sam Sparrow with Black and Gold. Sorry guys, I really need to go to the toilet. So here is some DJ Kuro with J-Core Mix number 11. Oh, and by the way, about the bitrate thing, I just went to my wife's laptop, and I did see the difference about with those video transitions, and it's a little bit blocky. So thank you for pointing out on that point, and I'm definitely gonna try and test out for some other kind of stuff. So now I know I need to switch from X264 to NVENC. And change my bitrate to 10,000, I guess. So let's see if the quality is gonna be a bit better. I changed to 6,000. Okay, then we. Yeah, but it's already 6,000, right? No, otherwise Twitch would compress it. Or am I at 5,000? I'm at 5,000. And still on CBR? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, we still have one more track to go. Keep talking. I think we're gonna keep it a short one today, as we only have 8 tracks. Okay, it's not as bad as like with the DJ Technicium episode, where there were like only 5 tracks. And the show went on for 4.5 hours, so. Ja, als ik op tijd stop, kan het wel, ja. Misschien, I'm not sure. So yeah, like I said, it's probably going to be a short one today, as we have one more track to go. I hope you guys don't mind. Oh no, God, I'm not gonna do that, right? Not gonna do it live on stream, right? I just remember to stay hydrated. Oh, I am trying to stay hydrated, but I have you guys for that. Not a jutsu. I didn't realize the album was this short. Yeah, it's only 7 tracks, so. But quality tracks. That's one thing is for sure. For next week's show, yeah, we can talk about that one. We're also going to have a live interview with one of our J-Core members. Some of you might know him, and some of you might don't know him. But for next week, we are going to discuss this gem of a CD. I don't know if you guys know this one, but it's let's going back into time. This is DJ Sharpno from the SRPC 16 with a Japanese title that I cannot pronounce yet, so I need to look it up at Discogs again. And not Cox. Don't look at you, you were the one that made that remark. Let's see, do we have a pronunciation from here? Okay, so the romanization is no Satsu Harubureiku. So in other words, in English is bewitching heartbreak. Which I should actually know, because I know this title, The Bewitching Heartbreak. So, yeah, it's going to be back in the past, and it's a CD from, as I see it from here, 2004? Yeah, it's a CD from 2004, so it's going to be a great one. And as you can see, it's a CD which it's not sealed, and if it's not sealed, this means... yeah, I'm gonna talk about it next week. But we're also going to have an interview with one of the biggest Sharpnel fans out there. He's a Dutch guy, and some of you might seen him here on J-Co Live under the name Spitfire, and some of you probably know him as Tristan. He has the biggest Sharpnel collection of everybody here in the world, probably. And yeah, we're gonna have a talk with him, and yeah, it's also gonna be a show about him, talking about his collection, talk about his stories, how he got those CDs, and yeah, and he chose this CD as this one was like had the most impact on him, at least from the CDs what I have. Because the CDs what he had the most impact on, I don't have. So that's also pretty rare. So that's a CD that I cannot review. Sorry. Okay, something else what I have to say. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but if you go down on Twitch, on my Twitch page, I have changed it up a little. I don't know if you guys like the change. Alright, let's see. Come on, internet, work with me. Because now I have... Oh, we have a follower. Adulittle13, thank you very much for following the channel. I hope you are having fun with J-Co Live. As you don't know yet, we're talking about J-Co Live and CDs, what I own, and every week I'm taking out a CD and listen to it and talk about it, and also talk with the people here in the chat. As for now, we are later going to the last track, so yeah, I'm sorry about that one. Let's go back to Twitch. I have tried to set up everything that it would look a bit better, so I don't know if you guys like this version of what I have now. I don't know if it's more tidy up and more in line, I think. So yeah, if you have like a remark or I can change something, please say, and then I can change. Also looking for some emotes. I can use some new emotes. The 123 emote I am probably going to change with a drawing what Hardy Diver did for me. So we're gonna lose the 123 and put my face on it, the drawing face, and let's see if I can make a variation out of it. As for now, do we have something else? Oh, I don't know that much yet. I'm gonna play a next track, and then I think we're gonna round it up. So the next track is gonna be DJ Shimamura, and also the last one, DJ Shimamura with Teenage Kiss featuring Bass, B-A-S-S, and Kelly Woods. Hey, is that the title? Let's see. Melopon, he need a J emote and a core emote. Yeah, I am 20 subscribers short on getting a new emote. So as long as I don't reach that one, I cannot put a new emote over there. And like that Franken faces and the other thing, I have no idea how that works pretty well. So sorry about that one. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah. DJ Shimamura. Oh, okay. It's DJ Shimamura versus DJ Shimamura, BASS and Kelly Wood, and the title is called Teenage Kiss, the Mitomoro remix. And that was DJ Shimamura with BASS and Kelly Wood with Teenage Kiss, the Me Tomorrow remix. Well, I didn't realize that this CD was such a banger. I have this CD already for 4 years in my closet. Never opened it, never listened to it, and I am. This is one of the few CDs I really feel sorry about it. I never listened to it and never listened to it properly. I probably skipped it only quickly, but hearing this is breathtaking. It's good, and I already said a few times that I want to thank Defrag for pointing out this CD. I cannot say it enough. It's such a gem of a CD. If I would rate it, I would rate it probably a 9.5 out of 10. It's, for me, it's almost a perfect CD. I wouldn't say that I'm such a huge fan of DJ Shimamura. It's because of my personal preference, but this CD proves that he is a real legend. The music quality is so good, and every sound and layers are in check, and it's that's what makes DJ Shimamura one of the top J-core artists out there. Yeah, Defrag, thank you very much for pointing out this CD, and yeah, I really love this CD. I never knew it was there. So yeah, I keep saying it. It's an absolute gem, and the speed I didn't heard it earlier. Well, that was the last track, and we're nearing the end of the show. So like I said, next week we're gonna have Bewitching Heartbreak by the Sharpnose Sound SP of SRPC 016. So we're going back into time. And there are some tracks in there that I used also. Oh, okay. This is a story for what I'm gonna tell next week. Yeah, today is definitely a short show. It's you know, I've been doing this for 3 months, and every show is different. It's if I'm the one only talking, sometimes I need to think about what I need to talk about, and just to keep the show alive. And sometimes when it falls silent, I try to think of something else, and I try to redirect something so I can pretty much make a show out of it. But for today, you guys feed me with a lot of comments and a lot of feedback where I can work with, and I can also have interaction with you guys. And you guys are also helping, making the community alive. I don't know if they can hear that. No, but yeah, of course, I want to thank you guys for for having an interaction with the show today. For the mix next week, I'm going to do the normal real life mix again. So going back to the old. Yeah, I still need to find the time to try to change all the artworks over here, and yeah, I've put my mind on so many places I don't even know where to begin and where to start. Victor, on a serious note, what's for Thursday? We don't have a show this Thursday because Hardcore Madness it's over there, so it's not our show. But for Warps on Live, I'll be there in studio next week Thursday and the week after, and then we're gonna have a summer stop for whole of August, and then in September I'll be going back to the studio again every week. So starting from September, Tim is happy. No, starting from September, be in the studio for every week again. It's and the show is gonna be every time from 7 to 10, or 10:30 or 11, depending. Depend how it goes. But yeah, we do have restrictions in the studio, so So I need to figure a way around that one. But we do have a lot of shows incoming, and also the shows are booked until February. Oh no, half January. So yeah, it's I'm going back to the studio every Thursday again. And no, I am not hosting from home. I'm hosting in the studio. So yeah, there's gonna be more live shows. I'll be there next week, and the week after I have the end of the month show, and I'll also be playing a set over there. It's also probably gonna be a 5-hour show. Why am I keep opening the JCO Live tab? I need to open the Warps on Live tab. Where is it? Yeah, I'm pretty much fully booked until half of January. Yeah, so yeah, then I said again, every Thursday is gonna be a hardcore night. And the last Thursday of the month is a freestyle stuff. So if you guys want to see me on live streaming on Thursday evening, I'll be live at 1 hour earlier than this show on every Thursday, and I will go until 10 o'clock, so 1 hour from now as well. And you can find me, I'm gonna post a link over there. You can find me on where, let's see this, twitch.tv/warpzone live. So yeah, starting from September I'll be live every Thursday again, and yeah, it's gonna be a live show over there. Although I won't be playing that often, it's mostly other people. And as I can see on the list, it's pretty nice shows to come. Yes, okay, now, this is the end of the show, so I'm gonna round it out. Round it off. It's a good CD. I'm in love with it. The mix, what I'm going to do for next week, I'm pretty hyped up about it. I've made a list what I'm gonna play. It's pretty easy because there are like I need to play 5 tracks. So yeah, this is gonna be a good one. I hope. At least I hope you guys like it. The COVID-19, yeah, you know, I can talk about it every week about the COVID-19. We all know that it's there. But the more I talk about it, the more careless I become, the more angry I get at it as it hits us all. So, although I do have a sincere concern about the people having it or the whole sickness in general, I also have a sincere concern about us as people, as we are being isolated from our loved ones. Because we are not allowed to hug people, we are not allowed to give hands to people. Even yet, for the first time I gave a handshake to somebody for the first time was like 2 weeks ago. And it felt pretty awkward because the whole 3 months I was trying to avoid handshakes or hand gestures. And yeah, and the moment I gave a hand, it was like crazy. And my first handshake was not even just a handshake, it was also a hug. So I felt really weird and confused, and yeah, you know, it affected me somehow. Although I am a person that I prefer to be more on my own, but I do miss those handshakes. I do miss those hugs. Last week, I saw my best friend that I'd known for 21 years for the first time in 4 months, 3 or 4 months, and I gave him a handshake. And okay, I also touched his ass, but that's another thing. It felt weird. 3 weeks of also 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? Also, I gave him my other best friend a handshake, and that was also weird. It's so crazy. And today I saw another great friend of mine, and I gave him a handshake and a hug, and it feels weird and it's crazy. So, COVID-19, is it a bad thing or a good thing? Yeah, the good thing is there are more birds out there. The air is cleaner, is better. But the whole social distancing doesn't work for people. Because people are social creatures by nature. Oh, and Kim is a hermit. No, but... No, the only thing what I can say is, depending on your situation, the best thing what you can do is take care of yourself and do what's right for you and for your well-being. Of course, keep in mind for people that really has it, and keep in mind for people that are trying to do the social distancing. But don't forget that there are people that are also in the state of mind of social distancing, but they also want hugs. They also want handshakes. Jesus. And she said, and some people also want hand jobs, but yeah. Jeez. Anyhow, yeah, the whole situation there, just keep an open mind and do what you think is best for you. Yeah. This is the end of the stream. Let's do a quick shout out to... Let's go over there to our VIPs Defrag and Frozen Pyramids. And also to Bink Music, Des White, Dinu, Echo 11, Electrical Longboard, Feet, Harley Diver, Helm, Hypa. I still need a pop filter for this microphone. Harley Diver, Helm, Hypa, Jesco, K3 of Kaiju, K3 Jiru. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Kimbind, Melonpon, Nonijutsu, Rimastino, Rotap Strandi, Superior Jimmy, Sweet Hall, The Universal, Tano-c XR, Universe, and why the hell are you doing the fucking floss? Why I am trying with my 100% professionalism to pronounce the names, I see in this corner that you're flossing and getting me out of my flow. Shame on you.
No.
Okay. No, not yet. Super Jimmy, Sweet Holly, The Universal, Tano-c XR, Universe, VNK, Victorez, Vigo Pros. Also, thank you very much to everybody that has subscribed to the channel, and also to all our patrons. Thank you for supporting the channel, and yeah, because of you guys, you gave me a purpose to do something that I love, and thank you. Just real from the sincere part of my heart, thank you very much for all the support. Hopefully see you next week again. Definitely, actually, you should come next week again, so we can have a good show and a nice interaction, and yeah, and that. So everybody, have a good night, stay safe, stay clean, and most of all, stay J-Core. With Zerox, out.